I think I should go home.
I thought you said there was nothing to go home for.
I never said that.
You and Ian not getting on?
I never said that either. You've had an argument, that's all. Anyway, what's it got to do with you?
Well, just showing the more caring side of my nature.
First time for everything, isn't there?
Do you want to know what I think?
What?
Nah, forget it.
No, go on, I want to know.
No. I don't think you want to hear this.
All right, fine, I don't think I'm all that bothered.
We all make mistakes, Cindy. I think you've realised that you should never have married Ian, and you don't want to go back.
What makes you say that?
Tell me if I'm right.
That's between me and Ian. I don't see what it's got to do with you.
Well, if you can't see that, I'm not going to tell you.
Thanks for the drink.
He doesn't deserve you. And you know that.
Yeah, well, you pay your money and you take your pick, David.
And you know what the really sickening thing is? He thinks it's him that's too good for you. And he's wrong. And, like you said, there's a first time for everything. All right, Cindy, what's all this about?
This wasn't my idea.
Well, it certainly wasn't mine.
I told you, we need to talk.
And that's why you jumped at the chance of getting in the car with me?
I couldn't very well say no to Pat, could I?
Oh, come on, Cindy. Admit it. You just couldn't keep away, could you?
How dare you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All I want is for you to leave me alone.
What, you get all dressed up just to come and tell me that?
Yes.
Well, I don't believe that.
Can't you see what you're doing? Everything was all right until you came along.
No, it wasn't, Cindy.
I love
No, it
Ian.
wasn't.
I'm happy.
Oh, get out of it. Who you trying
Oh,
to
just
kid?
shut up. Will you just shut up? It's all your fault I'm feeling like this. The reason I came here was to end the situation, to tell you to leave me alone. You've got to stop playing with my feelings like this.
That what you really want?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I've been thinking, you know, I'm going to tell Ian and everything.
Have you now?
Perhaps I should just tell him straight. I mean, it's not fair to keep lying to him anymore, is it?
Yeah, whatever.
But I won't tell him until everything's set up. Till I've got my money and we've got somewhere to go.
You really thought this through, haven't you?
You bet. 4 weeks, I reckon. 4 weeks till everything's set up. Then I'll tell Ian and we'll be gone forever. Just you and me.
This is real, isn't it?
As real as it gets. So I have to choose, is that it? It's you or the kids, is that what it boils down to?
He's bluffing, darling. He's bluffing. He don't know nothing for sure. Anyway, no court is going to give him custody.
I don't know. Ian might get it checked out.
It won't happen.
Yeah, but suppose it didn't and they found out about us, David, and the court went into your background. I mean, the fact that you walked out on your own kids.
I'm not proud of all that, I've told you.
I know you're not, but the court might...
I'm a different person nowadays. Like, come on, don't look at me like that. It'll be okay. No one is going to take away your kids.
Yeah, but if they did...
They won't.
Nothing's certain, David.
Well, then maybe we ought to rethink our plans. If it's bothering you that much. Hey, come on. Come on, he's only trying to scare us.
What do you mean, rethink our plans?
I just think maybe we should stay apart for a while.
You want out?
No, I don't. I swear I don't. I just think if we cool it for a bit, he won't have any grounds for suspicion. And it gives you a chance to check out your legal position.
But keep away from each other. For how long?
As long as it takes.
But anything could happen. I mean, you could meet someone else. And I'd be stuck there without you, living with someone I don't love and who doesn't love me.
I think maybe he does.
No, he doesn't. All Ian wants is control over me.
Look, all I'm saying is if we were just a little bit more discreet about things.
You're fed up with me and you
No,
just want out.
I am not fed up with you. How can you even think that? Come here. Come here. I'm not fed up with you.
What are we going to do?
This.
No, look, if he asks me right out, I'm just going to tell him the truth.
No, don't. Just deny everything.
No, it's gone beyond that.
Oh, come here.
We've got to tell him the truth.
Look, why make his life any easier? Eh? Play for time. He's fighting dirty. Why had him invited you on a play? Hey?
Yeah.
Forget him. Forget him. He's history.
Yes. Oh, I want you so much.
How much?
More than anything.
Yeah.
Daddy home! Daddy home!
I think you got your conclusive proof now.
Mr. Beale is anxious to point out that he does not want the marriage to end, despite the fact that he has clear evidence of Mrs. Beale's infidelity.
Sir, Mrs. Beale contends that she left Mr. Beale because of an irretrievable breakdown in the marriage. But this is not really the issue at hand.
I'm sorry, but it's very much the issue in that Mr. Beale feels that his wife's current emotional instability means that she's not exactly the ideal person to deal with the distress of her children at this difficult time.
Mrs. Beale is a conscientious mother. She's very sensitive to the effects on the children of the marital breakdown.
However, this is not the first time that Mrs. Beale has left her husband for another man. Previously, it was for the brother of her current lover.
This was the father of her son, Stephen, sir.
Whom she originally presented to Mr. Beale as his own son and whom he accepted as such. I might add that the man that she is currently involved with also deserted his own young family.
This really has no relevance.
Whereas Mr. Beale has been a faithful and loving husband and father and has raised Stephen as his own son. He has attended counselling. He has made every effort to save his marriage.
But the question is whether Mr. and Mrs. Beale can come to some arrangements for the children that will suit them both, is it not?
Well, my client is happy for their father to see them as much as he wants.
Unfortunately, Mr. Beale is not happy with them camping in a one-bedroom flat with a friend of her lover's.
Yeah, well, she has an affair in the front room.
There's no need for this sort of influence.
This is the whole point.
All right, let's all calm down. Why don't we take a 5-minute break? And I want both sides to consider how a compromise can be reached.
I'm going to see if the kids are all right.
I don't advise that you try and talk to your wife.
I can make her see sense. I know I can.
Mr. Beale!
Cindy, you know it makes sense.
You've got a nerve. What happened in the past has got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, but you see how bad it looks.
Oh, yes? And what if I tell him I've got a husband who goes sneaking around taping my conversations and plotting
It
against
was
me?
the only way I could get the evidence I needed. Look, you haven't got a leg to stand on.
You don't know how ridiculous you look, Ian.
Cindy, I want my children back. They belong in their home with me.
Yes, well, I'm their mother and they belong with me.
Well, what if you were facing criminal proceedings? Bankruptcy? Jail sentence? What do you think they'd say to that?
What are you talking about?
When we bought the house, you applied for the second mortgage in your maiden name, knowing it was illegal.
Yeah, but that was your idea. You put me up to it.
Still your signature on the forms?
Ian, I was against it from the start. You arranged everything.
Well, there's no way you can prove that. I've made sure of it.
You wouldn't.
Obtaining money under false pretences is a serious offence, and I'm sure the Inland Revenue would want all that tax relief back that you claimed fraudulently.
We did it as a couple.
No. They were two separate mortgages. One in my name, which was kosher, and one in your name, your maiden name, which you're personally liable for, if I tell them.
They'd know it has something to do with you.
Well, I'll just say it was all your idea. You wanted a bigger house, and I just went along with it.
You wouldn't. You'd never get away with it.
Do you want to risk it?
I've got some info I thought you should know about.
Oh, yeah?
It's Cindy. I've heard on the grapevine that she could be fixing things up.
What are you on about?
I've told you she's out to get Ian.
Oh, come on, Barry. Not this again. You've been watching too many thrillers, mate.
Look, I am dead serious, David. At the moment, she hasn't got the money. But from what I can see, that's the only thing that's stopping her. Now, has she asked you for any?
None of your business.
Don't get involved, Dave.
Look, I have offered to help her out, actually. Ian's driving her mad. She's got to get out. I've decided to set up in a little flat somewhere.
Don't do it.
Oh, come on, mate. She's in a terrible state. Ian's been a right nightmare.
And you've offered to give her some money.
Well, yeah. It's the least I can do.
You're mad. If she goes ahead with this and it's your dosh, you'll be in it right up to here.
Come
Well, don't
on,
say I didn't
Barry.
warn you.
Lighten up, mate. Someone's winding you up.
Think so? Let's just hope you're right, eh?
I trust it's all there, shall I? And the photo? When's the best time to catch him?
At the bank. On a Monday. I better go.
Bye, Mrs. Bill. I won't be seeing you again.
Cindy, what's going on?
Leave me alone.
Look, let me in a minute, please.
No, Ian might be back.
I need to talk to you, please.
I can't. Just leave me alone.
Cindy, please. Look, I don't want to upset you. I'll go, I promise. I just need to ask you something first. Barry says he told you about someone. He said you're going to pay someone to... You wouldn't do anything like that, would you?
I met someone and I was going to. But I couldn't go through with it. I wanted to be with you, David.
You want to come in? Cheers, Mum. See you later.
Right, where should we go then?
Down by the canal?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
We could call into the lock-in. I mean, Mum's not in any rush.
Yeah, well, it's good of her. I know what she thinks about me.
What'd you expect?
I'm not blaming her, Ian. She's got every right to hate me.
Oh, there's no love lost there, is there?
No. Well, it's a lovely evening. Listen, thanks
Cindy, don't go reading too much into this. I'm not ready to kiss and make up yet. Not by a long stretch.
I'm not, Ian. I'm just grateful you're here, that's all.
Are you?
Yes, I meant it when I said I was really sorry.
Yeah, well, it's easy to say, isn't it?
You don't know how much I hate myself for what I've done to you, Ian. I just didn't know what I was capable of.
Well, you probably wouldn't have done without David being there to encourage you.
No, I can't blame it on him, Ian. I wish I could.
Yeah?
Yes, you were right. It was all a stupid fantasy.
Can you see that now, dear?
Yeah, I just can't believe how far I took it.
You really fell for him, didn't you?
I would have done anything for him.
Why?
Because I wanted him. Because I hated my life.
You had everything, Cindy.
Yeah, well, I just don't know good thing when I got it, do I? That's just the way I am, Ian. It seems like I can't help myself.
But it's over now.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. It just makes me feel sick here when I think how much I've hurt you.
Don't.
I'm not just saying it so you forgive
I still
me.
don't want to hear it.
I never realised what a great dad you were, you know.
People shouldn't have kids if it can't be there for them.
Yes, Ian, you're right.
He must be the worst father of all time. I just don't know how you
I
can
know,
think
and I know. They're really lucky to have you, Ian. Especially Stephen.
I've always thought of him as my own.
Yeah, well, a lot of people wouldn't have done that.
Oh, why should he suffer, eh? It's not his fault.
But, you know, can we just try and be friends, Ian, for the kids' sake? It's probably what we should have done all along.
Yeah, I was wondering myself if we were really compatible.
Perhaps not. But maybe we can get closer in time, you know. I want to.
Look, Cindy, we'll have to see how it goes.
Maybe if we didn't live together.
You'll do a very good job of living on your own before.
Yeah, I know, but when I start to feel trapped...
Look, I just don't think I can plan that far ahead, not yet.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to push you, Ian.
What's changed your mind?
What do you mean?
You seem different, that's all. Did something happen today?
Oh, Ian, watch out.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh, Dad, it was so awful. I really needed you.
Right, tell me what happened.
What's wrong with you? Do you know what I've just been through all
I spent
night?
4 hours down that police station. Now, what the hell's going on?
You know what's going on. Ian's been shot.
By who?
What do you mean by who? You probably know him better than I do, David. He's Barry's friend.
You told me you weren't going through with it.
I tried to stop it, to tell him to forget it, but it was too late.
How could you be so stupid?
David, I thought it was what we wanted.
Well, I never wanted this. I never thought for a minute you'd go through with it. I thought you were just mouthing off.
Don't go blaming it on me.
You paid somebody to shoot your husband.
It was your money, remember? Oh. You can't go squirming out of this one, David.
No. This had nothing to do with me.
You are not leaving me to get through this on my own. I won't let you.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means we started this together, and so we finish it together.
No. You started this, not me.
I did it for us.
Oh. You've never done anything for anyone but yourself. And what'd you tell the police about us for?
I didn't. They knew already.
How?
I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I told them it was over between us and I was back with Ian.
Oh, brilliant.
What?
Well, I told them I gave you the money to get away from him.
Well, why?
Because they find these things out. And I'm not psychic, you know. How was I to know you'd tell them something different?
So what are we going to do then?
Well, I don't know. Have they accused you of having anything to do with it?
Well, not exactly, no.
What does not exactly mean?
Well, they asked me whose idea it was to go for a walk, and I knew it was a gunshot.
So they're just digging around. That's the same as the stuff about you and me.
Yeah, I suppose so. But they can't prove anything, can they?
What about when they talk to Ian?
Well, Ian doesn't know anything.
Well, of course he does. He could give them a description of the bloke, and if they catch him, he'll lead them back to you.
Us.
No. I don't want any part of this.
Including me. Look, we've been over this 100 times. We were walking down the street, someone fired a shot from a car, and then I called an ambulance.
You must know we're going to find whoever did this.
I hope you do.
And it's my experience of these people that they're only too willing to tell us who paid them if they think it will save their own skin.
I've told you the truth.
And you've nothing to add or change?
No.
Interview terminated 12:50.
Can I go now?
Of course.
I suppose you know you've been wasting your time.
We'll see.
What?
Well, I'm going to be talking to Mr. Wicks again, and then I'll be talking to your husband. And I'm sure I'll be talking to you again.
Look, I had a thing with her. Who wouldn't? You've seen her. But all this is way out of order. If she had a problem with her old man, it had nothing to do with me.
Are you saying she did have a problem with her husband?
Well, they weren't exactly Terry and June, otherwise she wouldn't have been seeing me.
Do you think she's capable of planning to have her husband killed?
No, of course not. Look, she might not qualify for Wife of the Year, but she's a good mum. She wouldn't see the kids without a father.
Perhaps she thought you'd make a better father for them.
No. Look, she had a chance to leave, and that's why I give her the money. But she stayed with him. Why do all that if she's going to have him knocked off? It don't make no sense.
She said she didn't want the money, that you forced her to take it.
Yeah, I do that all the time. Force people to take money off me.
Oh, so you're saying she's lying?
No, I'm saying she's mistaken. There was a lot going on. She probably just got the wrong end of the stick. Look, if you're thinking she used that money to pay someone to kill him, you're out of your mind.
The thought hadn't occurred to me.
I'm not stupid.
I'm sure you're not. But since you've put it forward, let's just say that she did use the money that you gave her to pay someone to shoot her husband. Are you saying she did so completely without your knowledge or help?
Yes.
What's that?
Insurance. If John Vell, whatever his name is, decides to play it stubborn, this might just come in handy.
What is it?
It's a list of times, dates and street names like George Street, Turpin Road and Albert Square, and a map showing Ian's shop and his house. Should get someone thinking. John Vell here?
That's what the name of the door says.
Vincent Lane told us to come and see you. Well, that was before he got sent down.
Is that so?
Yeah, he said you could help us out.
How?
Top man, he said.
You're not the old bull. So who are you?
We're, friends of Vincent's.
Vincent ain't got no friends.
We need someone here.
Nah.
Vincent told us you did a good job for him in Walford.
Visit him in strange ways, did you?
It was you that shot Ian Bill, wasn't it?
I got him!
Hold him there. Where'd you put the money, John? The money you got paid, eh?
Get stuff!
That's what we're after, John, the money. Looks like I just have to take this instead.
Nice one.
You ready?
See you around, John.
So that's that. We know who it is, but we can't prove it.
We need a phone box.
Why are you calling?
The old bill. I put that list under the till.
David, get in.
What happened to your face?
Phil and Grant decided to pay me a visit this morning.
I take it they didn't want to buy you a drink.
They wanted information about the bloke who shot Ian.
You never said anything, did you?
Oh, of course not. How do you think I got this? And then the police picked me up. And they know what happened. They just need proof.
Look, we just got to keep our heads, right?
Easier said than done. Cindy is on her way.
What do you mean?
She's off with her kids.
When?
Tomorrow. And she's after our help.
Oh, blimey, this is getting out of control. I'm gonna have to speak to her. If she runs now, it's like saying she's guilty.
I've said all this, but she's not listening. She's going to snatch her kids, and she wants me to provide the transport and you the money.
I've got no cash at the moment.
Then you better find some, because she's serious. You better come up with some cash, David, or she's likely to blow everything. And both me and you are in this, mate. Right up to our necks.
She's got Stephen.
I knew it.
She's taking him out of school.
Well, do they know where she's going?
Yeah, where's my file of facts? Yeah, find me the number for the nursery. If she's not gone on there already, that's where she's going to be headed.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fighting fit.
Mr. Beale,
Not now.
you are likely to cause yourself some serious problems if you don't get back into
Mum,
bed.
have you got that number yet?
I can't see it.
Mr. Beale,
Look, I've got no choice.
my advice is for you to get
Yeah,
back
and
into
my
bed.
advice to you is to get out of my way. My wife is kidnapping my kids, and if I couldn't walk out of here, I'd crawl out of here.
Come on, darling, let's go. Come on. Hello, Walford Nursery.
Hello, Ruth. Ruth, it's Ian. Has Cindy been there?
Yeah, she's here. Hold on, I'll get her.
No.
Cindy, that's Ian in the phone for you.
Ruth, hang on, wait, listen to me.
Hello, Ian?
Cindy, look, I know what you're doing. Please don't do it. It's not too late to change your mind. We can work this out.
Yeah, lovely. I'll see you there. Yeah. I can't leave her, David.
All right, we'll go over there now and tell the truth.
I just want my daughter.
Which means coming clean, Cindy.
There must be some other way.
What? There might have been another way if you hadn't started snatching kids all over the show. No, there's no other way now, Cindy. We'll have to stay. You'll have to tell the truth and probably end up losing all three.
I've already lost Lucy. I'm leaving everything behind me.
Well, you were the one that started this.
You
You were the one that started this.
I tried to stop it. I didn't mean it to happen.
We going, or do you intend staying here all day?
Just a minute, will you?
If you want to get that train, mate, you haven't got a minute.
Look, this is her kid she's leaving behind. Now, give her a break.
All right, then why don't you stay?
Get in the car.
I've got and call
In the car!
Look, so far nobody's said a word, right? So as long as it stays that way, they can't do nothing.
That's behind the sky.
No, it's not. Who knows about this? Me, you, Cindy, and John Vallecchio.
Oh, and you think John Vallecchio's sound, do you? They've got him in there now, you know. And he probably thinks you gave him his name. What? Well, they picked him up yesterday after you, and he's probably down there now telling them everything. If you stay, Cindy, we're all looking at Stretch. But if you go now, we have a chance of walking free and organising something so you can come back and pick Lucy up another time, right? Take care.
So this is it then?
Afraid so.
This is what the last 2 years have been all about.
I wish it could have been different, Cindy.
Do you?
Yeah.
Then why don't you come with me?
You know I can't.
Why?
Because it wouldn't work. Not now.
Well, we can put all this happen behind us.
No. We'll never get over some of the things we've said or some of the things we've done.
Please, David, please come with me. I'll make you happy.
I wish I could, but I can't.
Why?
Don't you understand? This is what I do. I just let people down. I've made a habit of it all my life. If I come with you now, it would all happen all over again. I would let you down. And I don't want to do that to you.
Great excuse. Great excuse, David.
So what are we going to do now?
Let her go. We tried. Kathy and I, we tried. Good luck to her, that's what I say.